I was born in, the place where I grew up, the house full of memories, the place where my grandfather sits and feeds the chickens while our grandmother watches me play in the spacious place, the trees where I climb when we play, and more memorable moments. This place is older than me and has been passed down from my grandfather and grandmother to our parents and titas. And my titas are the people who is keeping this place. With so many memories I cherish, this place will always have a spot in my heart.
Have you ever passed by a place that feels different? Like someone is watching you even when you're alone? That's exactly how I remember our home in Sinubung, Zamboanga City, where we lived from 2000 to 2010. We stayed with my auntie and grandparents, and just a short walk from our house stood an old mango tree. To others, it was just a tree, but to us, it was the home of something we could never forget. For my family, this wasn't just a tale from the elders. My own grandparents saw the capre with his own eyes sitting on the tree smoking and silently watching. One night, my cousin was alone, sleeping in his room. My grandpa was inside the house when suddenly heard my cousin crying, thinking it was just a bad dream. He went go to check, and he was shocked. My cousin was already wrapped tightly in his blanket from head to toe. Right after helping my cousin, my grandpa glanced at the window, and there it was, a tall, dark figure was standing outside. Without hesitation, my grandpa grabbed his bolo, went outside and shouted from it to go away. From that night on, strange things continued to happen. Unseen footsteps outside, and sudden smell of tobacco in the air, and shadows moving when no one was there. We always remember to say tabi-tabi po when passing the mango tree out of respect. This tree and the copra story are part of many heritage, a real experience from my childhood that connects me to my family, our beliefs, and the old traditions that still live on in the places we call home.
This is a solid metal Carlsberg bottle opener. It's small and silver with simple, sturdy design that's easy to hold. On the front, you can see the Carlsberg Crown logo and the words 150 years celebration, Carlsberg Forever since 1847 engraved. The surface has a slightly aged look, showing it's been kept for many years, but it's still in good condition. This item holds a special story in our family. It was originally given to my grandfather by a Chinese businessman, most likely as a token of friendship or a business keepsake. After my grandfather passed away, my mother kept it safe as a remembrance of him. Now it has been passed down through our family, but as a small but meaningful heirloom connecting us to his memory. Carlsberg is a Danish brewery founded in 1847 by J.C. Jacobsen. This particular bottle opener was produced around 1997, marking Carlsberg's 150th anniversary. It was likely distributed as a promotional or commemorative item for partners and valued customers during that celebration. Beyond its function as a simple bottle opener, it carries with it a piece of Carlsberg's long brewing history.
This is a CARS or KC215 calculator. It's a simple 8 digits calculator that we use both solar power and a battery, so it's always ready when we need it or use it. CARS is a brand known for making reliable calculators that help with everyday math tasks. This calculator came into our family years ago as a gift from our relatives. Since then, it's been kept for so long by my uncle. It has quietly traveled through each generation of our family. The special of this calculator, it's hold many memories and how it has been a steady helper through all kinds of our family moments. Even though this calculator has been ages, but but it is still in a good condition, and the numbers can be seen clearly. Cars is a part of a long history of companies making calculators, following the early inventions of mechanical calculators hundreds of years ago. KC215 made in the late years of 1990s and in the early 2000s. But we don't know exactly who created this model. The idea behind it is simple: to make math easier for everyone. For our family, this KC215 calculator is more than just a tool. It's a part of our history and symbol of how we work together and how we support each other.
This pen is Opera class bullet pen, so it was introduced in 2000 specifically around time of the launch of Virgin Atlantic's upper class suits. So as you can see, the design with a distinctive bullet shape, giving it a sleek and compact appearance. This small pen is given to upper class passenger on Virgin Atlantic's flight. Made with recyclable materials to help protect the environment. Sometimes collect these pens because they are from a fancy airlines crash. The history of the White House in Finland's San Ignacio, Zamboanga City. Before Finland's San Ignacio became a peaceful residential community, the land it stands on was once a forested area with a lake hidden deep within. Locals say that long before any construction began, this quiet spot held dark secrets, a place where terrible things happened late at night. Some claim it was used as a dumping ground for victims of violence. Stories of people being harmed or worse passed on by word of mouth for years. When the subdivision development finally began, the very first house to be built was a two-story white house, the same house that still stands today and now draws curiosity from many. It was owned by a Chinese man who had settled in Zamboanga and married a Filipino woman. For a time, they lived there peacefully as a family. The most talked about story is that the man caught his wife being unfaithful, leading to a serious fight. Eventually, they separated and left the house behind, never returning. Since then, no one has lived there permanently. By 2008, the house had gained dark reputations once again. People whispered that some individuals had used the abandoned home to commit crimes, including hiding or disposing of bodies. These stories, while unconfirmed, have only added to the mystery and fear surrounding the place. Today, the White House still stands quietly in one corner of the Philippines San Ignacio, a reminder of how far the area has come, from a forested land with a quiet lake to a growing residential community. It has witnesses by many changes through the years. Though the house is no longer lived in, its story remains parts of the neighborhood history. Some pass with curiosity, others with respect for what it represents. A chapter of the past that helped shape what the place is today. And while time continues to move forward, the house still stays calm and quietly watching as if life goes on around it.